India has certainly slowed considerably in the last few quarters. Now there is some hope that this is just a cyclical development. The world is slowing, we're also slowing. But I fear it's more than that in India, investment has been slowing for a long time, and most recently consumption has joined in. Some of it is because there was a spate of reforms in the Narasimha Rao government in the early 1990s, continued through coalition governments, continued through Atal Bihari Vajpayee's NDA 1. But then, for a variety of reasons, reforms slowed down. And we haven't had serious, sustained reforms, especially focused on improving the use of land, labor, power, and logistics. Not saying we haven't made any progress there, but the serious reforms we need for sustained growth, we haven't really done much over the last maybe 15 years. For a variety of reasons. Some because political constraints held it back, some because ideology held it back. Now this has created tremendous problems in job growth. We're seeing joblessness as a fact of life in many parts of India. And for a while, youth are willing to accept that. But at some point, people are going to rise up and say, what's in it for us? We've already seen the phenomenon of middle castes asking for reservations because their traditional occupations are no longer remunerative, land-based occupations, but they're also not finding jobs in the private sector, so they want reservations in government jobs. Now, to some extent, these are symptoms of the fact that we are not doing enough. We're not doing enough in growth, we're not doing enough to make it inclusive, we're not broad-basing that growth. Now, in this environment, we have a government which certainly has a particular way of governing. It is much more centralized than certainly the previous two governments, the UPA 1 and UPA 2, but even perhaps more centralized than NDA 1. And it's both centralizing in practical terms, in the sense that a lot of decisions are made in the Prime Minister's office and not outside of the ministers. But also it's trying to reverse the decentralization that was happening through Finance Commission grants, through the Constitution itself, and in a sense taking back power to the center. And the question you have to ask yourself is this the right approach for India? Certainly my argument would be that from what experience we've had on the economic side, it doesn't work that way. Politically, it might work in furthering the aims of the government, but economically it hasn't worked well so far, because to some extent decision making has become paralyzed, despite the political power of this government. But I'll leave to the discussion the issues of majoritarianism that are also coming up under this government. Is majoritarianism, which is antithetical to everything that Gandhi stood for, is that the way we should be going? My way or the highway to all our minorities? And my sense is we can have a debate about that in the discussion. But I think there is a final point I want to sort of lay the ground for, and then we can have a broader discussion, which I think will be fruitful. Is Lee Kuan Yew right? Is it that we in India would be better off with a more authoritarian structure? A structure that makes the trains run on time, a structure that spreads fear through the country, a structure that works through a very strong bureaucracy and strong investigative agencies. A structure that, today one of our biggest problems is that we don't acquire land easily. We can't build out our infrastructure. Even the government's Mumbai to Ahmedabad high-speed rail project, its price project is slowed down because of problems with land acquisition. At least that's what we read in the papers. So should we become authoritarian? Should we, like our neighbor to the north, be able to take land from the farmers when we need it, develop and get the benefits of growth. Is India better off becoming authoritarian? To some extent, this is an important question. We heard earlier, everything should be debated. This is something worth debating because many Asian economies were more autocratic when they started growing. And partly catch-up growth, which is what they were into, is quite easy with centralized direction.